All right. So, hang on a second. There we go. Hello. Welcome to this channel. This is an interesting journey in this channel. We have deepening in consciousness. And so if that's your cup of tea, then please stay put. If not, then blessed be. I would like to start by saying that I'm still milking the juice out of the karmic cycle that I was just in. And so I'm enjoying making choices and seeing that the correct choices for me for more energy is to change. The way that I did YouTube, to a certain level, this is what I want you to see. This is not to say that the channeling was off. The channeling was great, but I'm talking about the way that the egoic self of that alignment was I started getting misaligned because of certain things like that doesn't matter, like the camera, like this lighting, like this, like that, like creating these like fake realities. And that's one of the things also, is that this is an exploration, this whole thing, because what we are about here is energetically correct way of operating as a human. And so when we're talking about things like this, it's super important because many people take their old job with them into this new way of being. And so then they superimpose the old on top of the new. That is a horrible idea because it just produces the same thing that you've always done. And that's not what you want. You want to create the new, right? And so I noticed that I started comparing myself to other YouTubers. Like, what? Not very consciously. Like I was channeling, but it was like sort of creep. It sort of showed its face eventually. Because it was leaking out in my action that I didn't want to own. Right? I really have to take what I like and do that before anyone else. So when you get like comments and things like that, I got entangled. And when you birth yourself new like this, it is like you're learning for the first time. Be you like little children, or whatever the saying is. You will enter the kingdom of heaven. And that's what it is. You will enter the kingdom of heaven. These are just sayings. But what does that mean in frequency? You will feel super delicious. That's what that means. Kingdom of heaven, that's what that is. Feeling just like your energy is in balance. And so we are feeling inspired to just change. I mean, this is just a conversation. The first time we started YouTube, we just wanted to have a conversation with people like this. Because this is what people need. Real, real talk, you know? And not just real talking about emotions, but real let's get clear what emotions are in the first place and how to maneuver them. Like take a step back even from there. And so we are here ultimately to have fun. And so what can I do here to inject so that the body experiences fun here? I made the rig much smaller. Now I have a GoPro. I can bring it everywhere. It has its challenges, but so far I'm enjoying it. It is a better system because, and not caring too much about background and just letting it be whatever it is in the moment and let that be okay. Let that be more than enough because it's real. That's a frequency. And you can feel that. Real is a frequency. And that when you start to become authentic, energetically all the way through, you do enter the kingdom of heaven because you are speaking God's truth through you. When you do that, you are connected because you are speaking from the very stream of consciousness that your connection is. Thank God for coconut water. That one, oh, so delicious. And I want you to see that it is an inside job. All of these changes that this guy, Kenneth, that we have done with the body, with Kenneth, so that we are harmonizing, so that we can come through better. We have installed many new systems in his psychology, and those systems are the Heya sessions. Those are the systems that gets installed. It's like a meditation, except that it programs you. It's like a mixture between a meditation and a hypnosis session, sort of. But it has one more thing, and that is that it programs you to truth, so that it opens pathways of energy through you. That is the big difference. It has a purpose, and the purpose is more energy for you. And yes, it is a work in progress. Even for this being, we are learning in consciousness. Gaia has the natural cycles of energy. Sometimes we do go down very consciously to learn another round in a different way that we needed to learn in order to step forward into the next level of what this frequency through Kenneth Berenson can be. Not caring too much about how things should look. Even on YouTube, have more fun with it because it is fun. I mean, this is so much fun to connect like this and gift that in this way. That is magnificent. All of these 28 days of consciousness shift, they will align you back into truth. We have this upcoming 23rd of August. We are starting the 28 days with Gaia, and that is the start date. We have the first event starting that date. And so what you can do, you can go to any link in the bio to our homepage, and everywhere you can find everything you need there. It should be pretty simple and self-explanatory when you click around and look at what the setup is. So we invite you to start to learn this natural way of operating through the natural laws of Gaia, working with these energies that have been so lost and forgotten art, that has been shushed out and manipulated to try and deviate, and so much confusion, power, control that is not in these frequencies that we're going. So that's why we are asked to let all of that go, to become authentic with what's going on for the body, and then take actions as the soul, because that's who you are. You're not here to please anyone. You're not here to adhere to other beings' expectations of you. We are making sure that our joy gets prioritized first, actually. And why is that the most energetically correct? Because it seems like I'm then being selfish. Yeah, blah, 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 stories, right? But what you're doing then is that you are focusing that you have energy and that you feel joyful and that you head forward in your life where things happen for you. Lost it there. Yeah, this feels so much better, because when I stop caring too much about all this technical stuff, then, and if I don't care too much about how I look, if I have glasses, if I don't have glasses, if I have this, oh, did I wear this same shirt yesterday? You know, like, because it's so hot here that I usually don't wear these. Just for the camera. But so yeah, there are levels to the letting go that we'll see if we get there. I don't think so, but there is a level of respect as well that I feel. Yeah, clothing, I think is good most of the time, at least. Unless it's like naturally going to the beach or something like that. Even though I still, anyway. Yes. So when I go like this, that just means I'm looking for the trail. Where's the trail? Let's get back in there. And what it means then is that it's always coming back to injecting more joy for the body. And so if my body doesn't have to deal with certain energy disturbances, that's better for the body's well-being. And so I'm making choices now that are benefiting that. And I think that's completely fair. You know, it's not always about adjusting to fit. We've got it all backwards. We have to follow our own joy. That's the only thing that should be your number one priority before anything else. Right? Anything. Don't let anything steal your joy, you know? And so that is the reason we received so much of what's to come with this project, this holistic academy. So if you're interested, go and sign up for the event that is coming the 23rd of April, where you have a lot to look forward to. All right, take care. Ciao.